Hello YouTubers, Minecrafters, and peoples of the intertubes, and welcome back to my vanilla Minecraft survival series. My name is Tolbert and I'm your host, and thanks for joining me on this little ride. I appreciate you coming by. Well, you caught me when I'm in the middle of finishing up this little path here. I believe in this episode we're going to be going around doing a little beautification project to our little growing town here. Last episode we completed our new nether portal over there. Made it a little more nether-y, with having a rib cage holding on to the portal itself as if it came out of the ground. I've done a little bit more work on it, just a tad, to increase the number of these magma blocks that are around and bring this stone bit out a little bit. That looks more like it popped out of the ground and whatnot. Episode before that, let me actually use the path here. We went ahead and during the live stream, we built up that little house of healing. A little holy temple-ish type thing here, where we can come in here and brew up a couple potions of healing or underwater breathing or something. And well, walking through our town here, I did it a couple times at night, and well, we need to go ahead and put in some lamp posts. Try and make this a little better. Also, we need to work on things like right here, where we walk up and we jump up instead of walking upstairs. So let's actually work on that first. We're going to put in some staircases around here. Make walking the path a little bit easier. I think we'll use spruce wood for this. We'll just come back over here to our crafting bench and make a whole bunch of spruce stairs. We're just going to go around our path, and everywhere where there's a step down, we're just going to throw those right in there, so it makes it a little bit easier. Now this used to be where our farm was, so that path doesn't lead anywhere right now. But everywhere we step down, we're just going to make it a little bit easier on us. Just walk right up, instead of having to jump up all the time. Let's go ahead and fill these in here and there as necessary. We're going to use stone for that because we don't want the wood to be burning, all because of that, those magma blocks down there. We'll just burn that wood away. So we're going to go back, we're going to make some stone ones. And it also increased the path to go all the way down to the little fishing hut down there. There we go. So now we can just easily walk around. We'll go ahead and do that. And here, well, we actually need a piece of dirt to finish that off. So let me just grab this one real quick. We'll just throw that in there and go ahead and throw that stair right there. There we go. Well, that didn't quite turn out how it's supposed to. Let's try that again. All right. That's better. So now the fishing hut can go ahead and come on up here. Oh, I see. I didn't quite finish this path off either. Let me complete this up real quick. There we go. Now it's a little bit easier for us to get around here. As you can see, it is starting to get dark in our little area, getting dark along with it. Makes walking the paths can be a little dangerous and difficult at night, so we're going to go ahead and put in some lamp posts just for this task. We're not just any lampposts, we're going to put in a couple of fancy lampposts. That is, we're going to use redstone lamps. I know the glowstone with this texture pack on does look rather interesting. Which reminds me, this is the Chroma Hills texture pack, along with the Optifine Enhanced Graphics and the SEUS Reloaded version 1 shaders. For these redstone lamps, we're going to need a couple things. We're going to need some redstone, first of all. We're going to need some cobblestone and some sticks. Do we have any sticks? We have 16, so we're going to need a little bit more. We're going to need some sticks too. And then we need some glowstone to go along with this. Glowstone blocks, not just the dust, but the blocks. And we'll use all 22. That sounds good. The first thing is we put the glowstone block in the middle, and then we surround it with redstone. And there we get a redstone lamp. I guess we'll run with 16. Like I said, we need a couple sticks here. We need a couple fence posts. I think we may have some down here. Let's take a look. We have, yes, we do have some fence posts. Perfect. We're going to use some of these stone bricks. And we need to make an equal number of levers, or levers, depending on how you say it, to go along with the glowstones. So we need, or not the glowstones, the redstone lamps. We need 16 of them, which is just cobblestone and a stick, gives us the levers. And so we're going to need a little bit of, well, yeah, we should need a little bit of dirt, just in case we need to tower up a little bit. Let me get that little stack of dirt there. And so now glowstone, or redstone lamps require a bit of power to be activated. You know what? I am completely sorry there. We don't want cobblestone by itself. We want, or I'm sorry, not cobblestone, stone bricks. We don't want them by themselves. We actually want cobblestone walls. That's what we're going to work with. Alright, so we think that right here is probably a good place for the first lamp. So we're going to go ahead and put down the cobblestone wall. Put down the fence post. Then we'll just tower up a little bit. Increase the fence post another one high. And then put that redstone lamp right on top. Then on top of that redstone lamp, we're going to go ahead and put our lever. Now right now the redstone lamp is off. That's all because it doesn't have power right now. We'll switch that lever. Lever provides a constant power. So turn on that redstone lamp. But you know, I just thought of something. We can do this even better. Go ahead and take that lever back off. We are going to go even better with this. We are going to need, we need more nether quartz than what we got. So let me go off to the nether and grab a whole bunch of nether quartz. And we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back from the nether and we went and got a whole bunch of quartz. And we're going to go ahead and make some daylight sensors. We want a total of 16 daylight sensors to go with our 16 redstone lamps. Now you may be sitting there thinking, well, what's a daylight sensor going to do as far as this goes? It senses daylight. Well, we can set the daylight sensor to, one more. But I had that set up right. We can set the daylight sensor to also sense the night. This is what we're going to do right now. The first things first is that We go ahead and get back up here. We're going to take our daylight sensor, throw it on top. That's going to light it up. Well, that's not what we want. We're going to just right click on it. And change it to a nighttime sensor. Which is what we're going to need. So whenever nighttime comes around, that light's going to turn on. So we're going to set up a whole bunch of these all throughout our little town area here. About to say, I must be blind. I can't see him. Alright, that should be all that we need, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Alright. We'll go ahead, we'll set one up right here. Unfortunately, I can't get on top of the wall block. So I have to get on side of it. Then I can get on top. We said 1, 2, then the lamp, then the sensor, and right click it into nighttime mode. So we'll throw a couple of these all about. Here and there. Just a reminder for everybody out there is that I live stream every Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Every Wednesday night, Thursday morning, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. The Sunday live stream is always Minecraft of some sort. The Wednesday night live stream, so whatever game we feel like playing that night. And we also stream on Thursday nights, Friday mornings, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. And that live stream is purely the game Windward. And that is stream content only. We're not going to be making YouTube videos for that one. That must have been because I hit the wood, that odd sound. As I was saying, the Thursday live stream, Thursday night, Friday morning live stream, that one is Windward only, and it's going to be stream content only. Stream content being, we'll stream it, and then we'll take the video from the stream and upload it to YouTube after putting our intro and outro on it. I think that one should be okay. That looks good enough. And so we have a couple going around here. We might just need 1 or 2 more, and we should be done with this. But all those stream times are in Eastern Standard Time. Go and throw this one right here. So if ever you're able to join us for those, we would appreciate. We'd like to have you come along, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. We'll throw this last one right here. I think that just might do it. Alright, so we have a bunch of lamps around. All over our pathways. We have glowstone lamps as well. At some buildings. Start working getting rid of some of these torches now. Now this path needs to be broken up a little bit. Texture pack may add some of these stones in here, but I think it still needs to be broken up just a little bit more. We're actually going to come in here. We're going to take some gravel. I think that'll help break it up a little bit. Actually, let me put that in my offhand. That'll make it easier to put down. So we'll just come in here. We'll take one out, throw in the gravel. Throw in a couple pieces. Just to break up the path blocks a little bit. We're especially going to do this in certain places, like around the mining house here. So that one wasn't supposed to do that. Where's the dirt? There it is. Just a couple of spots around. Make it look a little bit more natural. That's what we're about, making things look as normal as possible. Oh, one more there. Make that one a little extra large. That's okay, we can always expand the path a little bit here and there as needed. Oh, we ran out of gravel. Well, I guess that's it then. Don't need to go any farther. We put enough patches around here and there and everywhere else. So I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so we got our stairs in, we got our lamps in. This one we actually might want to jack it up one more. Yeah, I think we want to jack that one up one more. Let's go ahead and knock those out. Let's grab our dirt and tower on up. That down, throw that down, throw that on top, and switch it over to night. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better like that. Okay. That way we're not going to accidentally hit our head on it, and when it comes to looking at it, it's not going to be overly blinding. You can see I also extended the path here, back around the house, and to the crop warehouse industrial facility that we made. I do really enjoy how that looks there. Ooh, I'm going to see all the lights are starting to come on as the sun is going down. We can take a quick stroll around here and see how things look. And I think they look rather nice. Alright, so for the little healing house here, I get that to turn back to grass before I can make it a path block again. But for the little healing house here, we're going to want to set up a little donation plate. So if you come by, you get your healing, how about throwing a little donation that way for the holy house? First things first though, let's sleep this night away so we don't have to worry about getting interrupted. Alright, so I think the best way that we're going to be able to make a little donation plate type thing is to use, once again, a flower pot. And of course, we're going to use a block of quartz for them. Put the flower pot on. Now, do we have any stone bricks? It does not look like we have any stone bricks. So it's a perfect opportunity to go use the auto. I don't need the stone bricks. I already have some flower pots. Well, that works out. Alright, so let's go over here. We'll just throw down this block of quartz and put the flower pot on top. And so there we go, like that. And we have a little donation jar. Get some healing, throw something in there. Now, another thing that we're going to do inside of that new holy type facility is we're going to remind ourselves of how to make a couple potions here and there. Now, we did a little small tutorial a little bit ago about you gotta start with the nether wart potion, which is an awkward potion. And then you can add a second ingredient, and then you can add a third ingredient as well. And we're going to expand that a little bit. We need to make some signs to go along with this. I might have some signs in the other chest back here. Let's just double check real quick. And I don't see any signs there. Let's go ahead, let's make up 9 signs. That'll work. Alright, so first things first. We're going to come over here and remind ourselves that another wart infused water bottle is needed first. Alright, so we're going to do our basic here. We say potion base plus potion, get down the same line there, potion ingredient plus potion effect all right. And so let's start with here potion base water bottle and nether wart. We'll come over here and we'll say potion effects and really I don't like how that is. Let me actually take another look at this real quick. Yeah. We're going to move that up one. We're going to put it here and say potion effects. Alright, so here we have glowstone. Glowstone makes a potion level 2. If applicable. So like strength becomes strength 2 and instant health becomes instant health 2. And then we have redstone, which redstone increases time. So potion of water breathing is 3 minutes, with adding a piece of redstone to that changes it to 8 minutes. Then we have gunpowder, which makes it a splash potion. So then we can throw the potion, and then its effects will affect anybody within a certain number of blocks. So there we go for the potion effects. And now over here, we'll start here and say a pufferfish makes a water breathing potion. Oh, we ran out of signs. Well, I'm going to go grab a couple more signs and throw them up here, and we'll check in with you again once that is finished. Alright, and so we've gone ahead and put up a whole bunch of signs to help us remember some certain things here. So we got the potion base, the potion ingredient, the potion effect. What equals a potion base is a water bottle and nether wart. Potion effects are things like glowstone, redstone, gunpowder, and a new one that I added on here, fermented spider eye, which makes an opposite effect. At least what is referred to as an opposite effect, but sometimes it's not always true. Like glistening melon is healing or harming. But yet for a carrot of night vision or invisibility. I don't quite understand how invisibility is the opposite of night vision, but we can go ahead and go with that. Let me put up a couple others here. Pufferfish being water breathing, ghast here for regeneration. Oh, it looks like the end got cut off on the end of there. I'll have to look into that one again. Sugar is a speed potion and so forth. Then we also have the potion of weakness, which is just a water bottle with a fermented spider eye. And we're going to get to using that potion a little bit later. And so there we go. We're going to come back. We're going to put a double chest of ingredients here. And we're going to put another double chest on the other side of potions. Maybe more than just one double chest. Maybe two. And so that's going to be done with that. So now our little holy temple has a bunch of ingredients and lists and whatnot on how to make potions. So I think for tonight, that is probably going to end this episode. Well, no, let's do one thing real quick. Let's go ahead and go off to certain positions here along that path. Let's grow ourselves some flowers. We're going to grab a couple stacks of bone meal here. So we're going to go ahead and go around and we're going to say, okay, like maybe right in this corner here, there's probably going to be some nice flowers or some tall weeds. Or there we go. There's some flowers for us. And maybe this corner too, all because of that light. It's helping those flowers grow just a little bit. And maybe here as well, but not too close over there. So actually, let's break that off a little bit so we can get some more, and that'll work. Here, we're actually going to break that up and put in some netherrack. And say that's kind of like corrupting the area. It is slowly corrupting that area. And so no flowers can grow there. So there's one. Alright, that's a little bit better. Let's go and let's come right up here, right up. Oh, that was perfect. Ooh, sometimes you don't always get those flowers. So there's one. Give me just maybe one more of a different color if you don't mind. Ooh, this is good. Seems to be taking a while this time. There we go. Took me a little bit, but we got it. All right, so there we go. Now we got some flowers along our path. Just kind of beautifying the area a little bit. And we're going to do one more thing that I just now thought about. Provided we can get back home safe and sound here because of the nighttime, but you can see with that lighted path, there wasn't much trouble. So one thing about this path is that we may need some shade here and there along it. So why don't we go grow a couple trees? Nope, that's not where the saplings are. Saplings are up here in the growing chest. Let's go with some birch. I'll have to come back and get those out later. And oak. That works, right? Oh, those can be mixed right there. Do I have anything else in my inventory that I can throw in? This one doesn't look like it. But I can throw those back in there. Alright, so I can grab the science back. There we go. So. Ooh, hello, Mr. Oh, Mr. Enderman left me. I was hoping to have a discussion with him. So let me, like, right out here. What are you doing out in the sunlight? Come on, buddy. You don't belong in the sun. Okay. Let's go ahead and grow this birch tree right here. There we go. Right along the path. Kind of break up from seeing that ugly nether portal over there. Let's add some trees to distract it. There we go. So now we got a couple trees there. We'll throw one at the end over here, another birch. Yeah, like right here. There we go. There's a pretty little tree. And maybe on top of this little... Oh, nope, not there. There I go again. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bit of shade there for us. Get ourselves out of that hot sun while we're walking on the way down here. Alright. We're going to say the fishing hut, he doesn't need any trees along the way. He's on the sun all day long anyways fishing, so he's used to being out there in that sun, whereas the rest of the people of the town might not be so used to it. They're still hard workers, they're just not out in the sun all the time. Let's see if we can't get one more to grow right here. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Alright, so that kind of pretties the place up a little bit. I think that's enough for today. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode where we just went around and... Oh, I got my armor on. That's fine for now. We went around, we made the place look a little bit better. We put in those fancy light posts with the redstone lamps on top and daylight sensors, so they automatically turn on and off and whatnot. And we got those set up throughout our little town here. Our nether portal is still looking as evil as ever, but we're trying to make things look a little bit prettier. So until next time, everybody, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll really appreciate it, and we'll let we'll let YouTube know how I'm doing. So take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.